We are going to welcome you back to the Principals Podcast today. Today we have Mr. Heim sporting the tribe, and also Mr. Bandera sporting the tribe in his backdrop and his special dog. You might wonder, who is the phone that is in the corner? Well, we have a special guest. It's someone that's like that show that was back with Tim the Toolman Taylor, where you couldn't see who was on the other side of the fence. We have Tina LaCasse, and you best know her by her laugh and her. And good morning. This is Chardon Schools. How may I help you? Tina LaCasse, how are you?
Hey, guys. I am great. I miss everybody so much. I'm glad to be here.
We miss you too. We're glad you could join us today.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
So I'm sure during this time, a few parents are maybe happy not to be getting your phone calls, because usually right around that 9 o'clock time, you're in the morning, you're usually making that phone call that says, "This is Chardon High School reminding you to call off your student." And during this time, I think we've had a pretty good attendance during our online campus. So
yeah,
a little less work.
They're probably tired of hearing me all the time with the same message, like every time.
How's everyone in your household doing? How's your daughters? How's your husband?
They're all doing really well. Mike started back doing concrete again like a couple weeks ago. And my youngest daughter just got engaged.
Ooh.
So I am like so excited. So that's what I've been doing. We've been planning a wedding over this month. Yeah.
Have they selected a date yet?
Yes. It's going to be June 12th of 2021.
Good. Hopefully it's going to be a beautiful ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more than 10 guests.
Yes. Well, that's the thing. We don't know, I mean, we're planning it and just kind of knowing, you never know what's going to be going on a year from now. But we are excited about it. And I actually booked the hall and everything. So
that is awesome. We want to make sure that all of our listeners out there know that you are literally could be the general manager and the head coach of the Cleveland Browns. So
I really could.
We want to get your take. We haven't had a sports edition in a while. So for all the listeners out there, you're about to get surprised by Tina LaCasse and her 7 rounds of analysts. Give us your assessment of the picks this past week.
Well, my first pick, I liked Andrew Thomas, but he went, 4th overall?
Mm-hmm. He went to my Giants. He went to my Giants.
He did, and he's going to do great. But then, the Browns were so excited about getting Jedrick Wills. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
And after listening to them and, I do my research, I'm really excited about it. And Joe Thomas was like going crazy over the pick. He said he was the best one. So I'm like, all right, if he endorses him, he gets my endorsement. So, but I really liked all their picks. Like I thought the tight end that they picked, he seems like he's going to be fantastic. He was rated he got the award for the #1 tight end, which I thought was great. And then we got a lot of LSU players. Our safety, I don't know. What do you think? You think he's going to be able to tackle?
I hope so. We need the help.
I know. He's supposed to be good, but we'll see. I mean, I was really happy with the draft. I liked what they did. I mean, they got all their needs. They got their linebacker, safety, tight end, left tackle. Mm-hmm. So it was good.
Were you hoping for a trade for that offensive lineman?
No, I did not want Williams.
Okay.
Did you?
I don't know. It was up. I could have got one either way. But
I think he would have been good for this year, but he was a lot of money, and you had to give up picks to get him.
Yeah.
So I think it's better that we just go with our man of the future, and I think they made the right move.
Good.
What
If
did
you
you
had to
think?
give it a rating, yeah, what's your rating? A, B, C, D, F?
Yeah.
I know I'm a homer, but I would give him an A.
Okay.
I give him an A. I do. How about you?
I'll say I'm gonna give it a B right now. I'm a little. Hopefully, it turns into an A, but I'm gonna give it a B right now.
Are you a little worried about some of the players that we got a little lower?
Yeah, I think they. I don't know. I think there's some other players they could have grabbed there, but I think a solid B is fine.
Tina, what
I
do you
kind
think?
of wanted.
Go ahead.
Ooh, I kind of wanted that. What is his name? McQueen. That linebacker that the Ravens took.
That's
Yeah.
where I was going next. What do you think about the other AFC North, specifically the Baltimore Ravens, who got an A+++ on their draft? I mean, they won a lottery.
Yeah, they picked a lot of Ohio State players.
Mm-hmm.
I liked their picks a lot. Like I said, I really wanted that linebacker, and we could have taken him. But I think we traded down.
So
that
back
pick.
The typical Browns move. Could have had the best player and trading down. It happens every year.
I know. They were saying that for some reason, linebackers are not high on their draft list. Like they prefer to get them a little lower, which I don't understand. But
Well, how's that turning out for those Browns? When's their last winning season?
Oh, I think Andrew Berry did really good, though. Don't you think Andrew Berry did really well?
You tell me that every year, how great they're going to be and how he's the savior and that. We have the same conversation every year, Tina.
Mrs. LaCasse, remember, I did put 7 and 9 on your desk in July.
You did. I know.
Meanwhile, they have the best players across the board, and they just couldn't play together.
But I think Stefanski I think he's going to be a
You
good coach.
just like his beard.
He is good looking, I have to say. But
oh, jeez.
But I don't know. I think he's going to do a good job. I think they're on the same page. I think him and Andrew Berry, you can see they have a plan and they're executing it. And I don't know.
What
I
page
think
is that? What page are they on? What page are they on? I mean, seriously. There's a new page in this chapter, and unfortunately, they're still in the first chapter.
I know. I'm on a wait and see, but I love the Browns, so I'm excited about them.
All right, tell us your thoughts on the uniforms, though.
I like them. I like that they're going back,
Okay.
you know, and they're not, you know. I like the fact that they went retro, but yet it has the new twist to it. You know, they're not. You know, the old uniforms were weird because they had like the longer, bigger sleeves for the shoulder pads, and you know, now they have the V-neck. I like their sleek, and I hope they come out with a uniform that has orange pants because I like the cardiac kids. So.
You know, everything goes back to when they were winners. How long ago was that, Tina? Was Ryan even born when they
he wasn't.
When they were winners?
That was like 86,
I
87.
don't know. Yeah.
I was born at one of those years.
It's been a while, Tina. It's been a while.
I
but
know.
These are usual conversations that we have with Mrs. LaCasse when we get a chance. But I know you love talking with kids. So has that been the worst part of this 43 days away?
It really has. In fact, I always have this policy that I won't befriend kids on Facebook until after they've graduated. And so my group of girls that are all seniors have been bugging me all year. Well, one by one, once one of them befriended me, the whole group, like within an hour, were my friends. So, and I told them, I said, I want to take them all out to lunch at some point because I want to give them, you know, a proper send-off because they were really special to me, all of them. So, you know, we always talked about the last day of school, we'd all be crying. and we didn't
They're a
get
fun
that.
group. They are a fun
They
group.
are.
They're a
It's been fun
phenomenal
watching them
group.
grow up.
Hey, Tina, do you
Yeah.
miss changing detentions for students and, having to hear the same story day after some of our friends?
That is so funny because I went to Walmart to go shopping today, and I seen a couple of students, and that is what they asked me. They said, "Do you miss doing detentions, Mrs. LaCasse?" That's exactly what they asked me, and I laughed, of course. I do not miss it. One bit.
Mr. Bandera, ask your infamous question.
Well, you went to Walmart today. Maybe you picked up something. I've been asking everyone what their favorite quarantine meal has been, whether it's something you've ordered in or something you've made at home. What's been your favorite meal during this quarantine period?
Man, I made this fantastic pizza, like homemade pizza, and it was so good. I've made it twice after that. So 3 times I've made with the Italian sauce and the sausage and the mushrooms smothered in cheese with some onions. Oh my God, fantastic.
I'm going to have to start this quarantine cookbook. I really am.
You have to. So that's what you had. So what did your husband have?
Believe it or not, I had 2 pieces and he ate the rest of the pizza. I was like, are you kidding me? He ate the whole thing.
He's working hard. He's throwing concrete. He's working hard.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He came home. He was really hungry, so he was happy that the pizza was in the oven. So, but that's been my favorite one, I think, so far.
So Ms. LaCasse, what's been on the TV? Has it been Fox 8 like we have at the school, or ESPN?
Well, believe it or not, I've actually just had the TV on just a regular station with no sound, but I've been listening to 92 the fan like around the clock. I listen to it every day, all day. I love listening to it. I love listening to everything they talk about. Gives me something fun to think of other than the coronavirus,
Good.
So today is like you're calling in to 92.3 The Fans because we are your fan. Do you have any shout outs you want to give before we head out today? Any shout outs to any besides your Fab 4 girls?
Aw. I just want to say I miss everybody. I miss everybody. I miss seeing the students, talking to the students, giving them detention.
That day will be back soon enough.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's so weird. You don't realize until it's not there. Like I miss seeing them. I miss talking to them. I just enjoy hearing their funny stories and all the stuff they got going on in life. And, I feel bad because a lot of the girls, they already had their dresses bought for prom. I feel bad. But I just want to say I miss everybody, and I can't wait to see you again next school year.
Well, hopefully we'll get to see you soon as we start deploying some of those senior tasks, and we can use some of your help for that. That would be great to see you here in the month of May. Before we head out, could you do us one last favor? One last favor.
I'm scared to say. Scared to say yes.
Okay.
I know you guys well enough.
We want to bottle up your laugh for our listeners before we head out. So
there it is.
There it is. We miss your laugh. We miss seeing you, and we'll be in touch. We'll talk soon so that we can get you back in the building and we can do some things. Great talking to you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye, guys.
Bye, Miss LaCasse.
See ya.
Bye. We'll see you, Miss LaCasse.
She's so funny.
She's awesome.